No, no, no. Look at all that algae. Bro, it's everywhere. Yeah, it's time to clean that up. Got algae growing in your tank? You do? Well, today, I'm gonna be showing you how to clean it up. Yo, 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 what it do, nature family? You already know, man, it's nature water fishing. You know I gotta do it like this every single time. So today, y'all, I'm gonna be showing you how to clean algae out of your fish tank. So I know it's been a while since I updated you guys on a 10-gallon tank. It actually been about 5 months since I updated you guys. And I've been maintaining the water changes, but I haven't really been doing that much maintenance on the tank. Like, you know, scrubbing the glass and stuff. And as you can see, we got a lot of algae growing in the tank. Like, let's get a little close up so y'all can see, because this algae is going crazy. Won't you look at all that algae? Look at it, y'all. Got it growing at the bottom of the tank, all over on the side of the tank, even on the decorations. Look at it, y'all. So we got a lot of scrubbing to do. Look at all that algae on the side. So we got a lot of scrubbing to do, and we're gonna put some solution in there because we're gonna have to get rid of that. We can't have that problem. So today, y'all, I'm gonna be showing you how to clean this up. Y'all, so it's time to clean it up. So the first thing you're gonna need is a scrubber and a scraper. So you see I got my scrape, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure you scrape the glass and you scrub the glass, because you want to make sure you get it nice and good. You know what I'm saying? Good, make sure you get it nice and good. So I got my scrubber and my scraper for the algae. Then for number 2, I got me a toothbrush. So the toothbrush is for actually the decorations, because sometimes the decorations be having like grooves and little cracks and crevices, you know what I'm saying, that you got to get in, you know what I'm saying? So I got my toothbrush to do that, you know what I'm saying, for the algae. And then for number 3, I got my algae solution. So you want to make sure you get some algae solution, because you don't want to just scrub and scrape and clean up the glass and all that stuff, and you still got them spores, you know what I'm saying, floating around in your water, and then they build right back up, and then the algae right back where it started, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you got some type of algae solution so you can kill them spores off. So I got me some algae fix, some API algae fix. You know what I'm saying? I love my API because API never let me down. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm using API. You could use any other algae removal, but you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to rock with me and you're trying to do it like me, you want to, you know what I'm saying, use that API algae fix. So I got my solution, I got my scraper and my scrubber, and I got my toothbrush. So it's time to clean it off, man. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so we got the fish tank top off. So the first thing we're gonna do is start getting the scrubbing and scraping. So we're gonna scrub some of this algae off the filter right here. I know y'all see some of the algae growing on our airline tube, so we're gonna have to scrub some of that too. And we're gonna have to scrub on the heater. So we're gonna definitely scrub on the heater, the filter, and the airline tube. And then we're gonna do a lot of scraping on the glass and a lot of scrubbing on the glass. So let's go ahead and get the scraping and scrubbing so we could get that algae off. so we done scraping and we done scrubbing, and as you can see, it looking pretty good, man. I know it looked cloudy because I was moving a lot of stuff around in the tank because I had to get most of this algae at the bottom because there was a lot of algae buildup at the bottom. So I got it good, man, and it looks pretty good. So now on to the next step. All right, y'all, step 2. Now it's time to add the algae fix. So before we change the water, we want to make sure we put some type of algae removal in there because we don't want that algae coming right back. Even though you scrubbed everything off and then you changed the water, that don't mean the algae is gone. You need some type of algae removal. So we're gonna have some algae fix up in the water so we can get them algae spores killed off. So let's go ahead and add our algae fix. Okay, so when you add in your algae removal or algae fix, you want to make sure you read the directions because you don't want to overdose because you could harm your fish. So on my back of my directions, it says add 1 millimeter for each 10 gallons of water. So that's what I will be doing because this is 10 gallons. So let's go ahead and add our algae removal. And there we go. So now that we got the algae removal in there, I'm gonna let that sit for about 5 to 10 minutes so all of them spores can get killed off. And then after that, we're gonna do 100% water change. And then we're gonna get those decorations and we're gonna scrub it off with some of this algae fix too. So let's go ahead and let that sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Y'all, so the algae fix been sitting there for a good 10 to 12 minutes. So now we about to go ahead and give it a complete 100% water change. So once I get the water down enough, I'm gonna grab those decorations and I'm gonna scrub it with some algae fix so none of that algae won't grow back. So let's go ahead and change this water. Y'all, so we got most of the water out, for real, 90% of the water. So let's go ahead and grab these decorations, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put them in this bucket. So I got some hot water in this bucket, and what we're gonna do is put some algae fix in this bucket too to scrub those decorations. So let's go ahead and grab this one right here too. Shake it off. Go ahead and throw that in the bucket too. So now we got those in the bucket. About to get our algae fix. Go ahead and get some of this algae fix. Shoot that right there. Go ahead and pull probably like half a cap. That's good. That's half a cap. Go ahead and throw that up in there. Now, we're gonna let that sit a little bit. Then we're gonna scrub them decorations off. So we did our 100% water change. We even scrubbed our decorations. And look, man, we added a new decoration. Even though I still got one more decoration to add, and that thing is sweet, man. Y'all gonna love it when y'all see it. But we did the 100% water change. We got most of the algae out of there. Now it's just time to fill this baby back up. So before we fill it back up, let's go ahead and dechlorinate this water. So to dechlorinate this water, I got me some stress coat right here, and this detoxify like heavy metals and chlorine that's in the water. So let's go ahead and add our stress coat. So for this, you can't really overdose, so I always put about 10 milligrams in there. But if you want to put the right dose in there, just put 5 milligrams in there. Now that we got our stress coat in there, we're gonna stir this baby up and start filling this baby thing. I said this baby thing. Now to start filling this thing up and get this thing looking pretty. So let's go ahead and dive in. Y'all, so we just about finished. We got 2 more things to do. We got to change that filter, and we still got to add 1 more decoration. So one of the reasons that we changed the filter because we did 100% water change, and I know some of that algae got sucked up in there when we did all of that scraping and scrubbing. So let's go ahead and change that filter and then add our new decoration. So let's go ahead and get it in. All right, y'all, so for the filter changer. So the filter that I'll be using is Aquatech filter, because that's the type of filter that I have. So let's go ahead and pop this new filter in. Fresh pack too. All right, so now that we got our filter popped in, now we're gonna add some more beneficial bacteria. So to add some more beneficial bacteria, we got some quick start here. So let's go ahead and put this quick start in. And the only reason that I'm really adding more beneficial bacteria because we did a lot of scrubbing, so I know we took a lot of beneficial bacteria out the tank, so I'm adding more in. So now that we got our beneficial bacteria in, now we change the filter. The only thing we gotta do is add our new decoration. So let's go ahead and put this top back on, wipe the candle down. I said candle. Wipe the candle down, and then at the end, y'all gonna see the new decoration. I'm so excited. Wait till the end. Y'all gonna like it. Almost forgot. So we are gonna add some more algae fix in the water because we did change out the other water with the other algae fix, so we won't be overdosing it. So we're going to put 1 more milligram in the tank so we won't get no more algae blooms. So let's go ahead and add 1 more milligram to the tank. And that's good. So now that we got our algae fix in the water, we got our stress coat in the water, we got some more beneficial bacteria in the water. Now it's just time to add the new decoration and turn on them lights. So let's go ahead and turn on them lights. Y'all, so we all done. We did 100% water change. We put some algae fix in the water to kill all them algae spores out. We even changed the filter, and since we scrubbed a lot, and I know we killed off a lot of beneficial bacteria, we had to add some more beneficial bacteria, so we put some more quick start in there too. So now that we all done scrubbing and cleaning the tank and adding things, now let's go take a good look at the tank. I know y'all gonna love it. Come on. Bam! And look at that thing. Yes, sir. So this one of the decorations I wanted to show y'all at the end, man. It's like a floating submarine. And the cool thing about it is, y'all, the fish can swim in and out of it, young. So that thing just float around in the water. And then I added this little purple flower ball where they could swim in and out of and stuff. And then y'all already know about the 2 decorations in the back. I definitely scrubbed them things off pretty good. I scrubbed it off with some algae fix. So any algae spores or any algae that's still on there, it should just come off a little later on. So that thing's looking good, y'all. And I'm gonna still add some more decorations. I want to add some little live plants and probably some more fake plants in there and stuff. So, you know, the tank could look a little fuller, but it's coming together. It's coming together. And I still got to add some more fish. So I'm gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, y'all tuned in when I add some more fish. But we only got, you know, ruby in there. And then I got me a little tetra. And then I got me a little blood tetra back there. I had 2 Carnivus cichlids, but one of them died, and I didn't know that it died. So I'm thinking that it died and the fish end up eating it. So yeah, I don't know, y'all, but yeah, this how the tank looking, y'all. Got all the algae removed off, and that thing looking good. That's how you remove algae out of your fish tank. Won't you look at that thing? Yes, sir. So reasons why algae can grow in your fish tank is extra lighting, so like leaving your light on or having your fish tank too close to the window, that can start an algae bloom, or too much nutrients into your tank, so like having leftover fish waste or leftover food. With those 2 combinations, man, algae can take advantage and take over the whole tank. So make sure you stay on top of your water changes and your water maintenance. But won't you look at that tank? Yes, sir. But if you like videos like this and you like things like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that like button so you won't miss another video. But y'all already know, man, it's Nature Water Fish, and you know I gotta do it like this every single time. Yes, sir. We got it done. Look at that tank. But I'm out.